guys, welcome in, y'all. Happy Tuesday afternoon, y'all. What is going on with Drake? Y'all, Drake has been whining and crying like a baby ever since Kendrick Lamar read him his rights with They Not Like Us. Y'all, Drake is crying like a whole baby, you guys. He then turned around. Drake is suing Universal Music Groups and Spotify, saying that they artificially inflated the Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us song. Y'all, Drake needs to go sit down and have a couple of seats. Y'all, he is whining and crying, slinging snot, sitting there saying that the UMG and Spotify artificially inflated Kendrick Lamar's song "They Not Like Us." Hey, D Dot. Hey, Art of War. Y'all, why is Drake crying and screaming, kicking and hollering, slinging, all kind of snot, crying like a whole baby? He cannot take the pressure. Y'all, is it because Kendrick Lamar is allegedly going to be the one performing at the football game at the what's it called, the football game, the football game. Yeah, is it because of that, y'all? I don't know. I'm thinking it might be because Kendrick Lamar is, to me, outdoing yes, D Dot, because he lost. Absolutely. Facts. He lost. He can't the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar is supposed to be performing at the Super Bowl. And Drake is a sore loser. Drake cannot take it. Drake is saying, OMG, I can't take it, so let me put a lawsuit out. Y'all, it is crazy, y'all. Let's get into it, y'all. It says Drake says Universal Music Group Spotify artificially inflated Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us song. Y'all, welcome in, you guys. Smash the like button, y'all. It says the petition claims UMG engaged in deceptive practices, including using bots and payola to boost streams of They Not Like Us. But UMG says that fans chose the music that they wanted to hear. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it is crazy. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. So y'all, let's read what they had to say. It says the beef between rappers Drake and Kendrick Lamar exploded on the airways this summer. Now it's found a new arena, the court of law. Y'all, Drake is crying like a baby. He is slinging snot all the way to the courtroom, saying that Spotify and UMG inflated Kendrick Lamar's song "They Not Like Us." No, Drake. Everybody liked that song. Everybody was bopping to it. You gotta say they not like us. They not like us. And also, Kendrick Lamar just read Drake his rights and he just couldn't take it, y'all. Just, it is what it is, right? So it says Drake alleged in a court filing Monday, yesterday, y'all, that Universal Music Group and Spotify conspired to artificially inflate Lamar's summer hit "Not Like Us" by using bots, payola, and other tactics. Hey, Jamil, welcome in. Salute to you too. Oh, thank you, Jamil. Thank you. That's my other half, you guys. Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Y'all, if you guys have not, go check out his channel. My baby will make you guys laugh, you guys. Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy, my other half. But welcome, baby. Welcome. Y'all, so y'all, let's continue, y'all. Drake is having a hard time. Y'all, Drake is slinging snot all the way to the courtroom. It says this summer, the two released several diss tracks targeting each other. Lamar's Not Like Us, released in May, was perhaps the most popular, enjoying a multi-week stay on Billboard's Hot 100 number one. Y'all know that song was hot and popping. They Not Like Us. I mean, I don't even listen to rap like that, but y'all, I was bopping. My son was like, you don't even know what they talking about. I love that song, right? I'm telling you, that song was hot. I gotta give it to him, right? I gotta give it to him. Okay, Art of War. She said I'm already. Yes, we know Art of War. You are a part of the family on both me and Jamil's page. Yes, indeed. Hey, Tammy, welcome back. Welcome back. So y'all, So Drake is saying, it says, however, the Canadian rapper claimed in the petition filed on Monday in New York Supreme Court that the success of Not Like Us was due to deceptive practices and not organic streams. Y'all already know Not Like Us, you guys. That was already a hot and popping song. Like I said, everybody was popping, oh yeah, they not like us, they not like us. Y'all, people like that song. I'm just saying, they did. They like that song. Kendrick Lamar, he put that song together well, and he even had a pop out concert. Remember the pop out concert, y'all? I mean, y'all, I was like, okay, Kendrick Lamar, he is showing up and showing out, while Drake is over there in the corner crying and slinging style like a big old baby. Drake is mad because he lost the rap battle. He's mad because he lost. I'm sorry, the diss track battle. He is upset because he knows that his track did not surpass what Kendrick put out on They Not Like Us, because everybody was listening to They Not Like Us. They had shorts, they had videos, they had, even the old people was dancing to They Not Like Us, right? I'm telling y'all, it is crazy. But y'all, let's continue. It says Drake initiated legal action by his company Frozen Moments LLC. A petition is typically a precursor to a lawsuit and seeking the preservation of evidence in New York. Most of the claims in the suit aimed at UMG, a Dutch American owned company that has no relation to NBC Universal, the parent company of NBC News. It says in the petition, he claimed UMG launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airways with a song, Not Like Us, in order to make that song go viral. Y'all, why does it have to be a whole crybaby situation with Drake? Drake is a sore loser. Y'all, Drake, and also, Drake has been doing so much crazy stuff. Like, I mean, is Drake scared because Diddy has some evidence and stuff on him? I don't know. Hey, Arctic One, welcome in. Hey, I'm just saying, does Drake have some videotape footage with Diddy that maybe he's getting scared of? So he's like, let me go put a lawsuit on UMG and on Spotify just to try to keep his eye off of if they do have some tapes with Drake in him, because y'all know Drake was up in them parties too. Drake was Diddy's little boo thing on the side, possibly too. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Jamil says Diddy clapped Drake's cheeks. He probably did, Jamil. He probably did. And Drake don't want nobody to know, because y'all know Drake allegedly got his booty done. Allegedly, y'all. That's what I heard, y'all. That was going through the grapevine that that Drake got his cheeks clapped. And y'all know that's what Diddy likes to do, y'all. I'm just saying allegedly. I'm just saying allegedly, y'all. Diddy was clapping Drake's cheeks allegedly. I'm just saying. So, y'all, let's continue. It says in the petition, he claimed UMG launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airways with a song Not Like Us in order to make the song go viral. UMG allegedly charged Spotify licensing rates 30% over than usual rates for They Not Like Us in exchange for Spotify and recommending the song to users who are searching for other related songs and artists. The filing claim. Y'all, Drake needs to go sit down. Drake is a sore loser. Drake does not know how to lose and be okay with losing. You're not going to win at everything, Drake. You lost. I'm sorry. Kendrick Lamar, he took the trophy on this one. Everybody knows it, Drake, so go sit down and have a seat. We're just saying. It says UMG. I think UMG also alleged conspired with and paid unknown parties to use bots to play Not Like Us and boost its popularity. I don't think for not 1 minute that this song needed to be boosted, because everybody was listening to it. Everybody, Even the old people, like I said, they were shorts with dancing with the old people, doing little dances and stuff like that. Kids, grown folks, y'all, all kind of people was dancing to this, right? It says the petition alleged that UMG also had some financial agreement with Apple to have its digital assistant Siri direct users to Not Like Us. When users ask Siri to play Drake's album Certified Lover Boy, Not Like Us contains the lyrics Certified Lover Boy. Certified pedophiles and as an allegation against Drake. Y'all, this is crazy. So whenever I guess you said Siri play Not Like Us, I guess they were saying that it was playing it was whenever they were saying, wait, hold on. It says the petition alleges that UMG also has some financial agreement with Apple to have its digital assistant Siri direct users to Not Like Us. When users ask Siri to play Drake's album Certified Lover Boy, Not Like Us contains the lyrics Certified Lover Boy. Certified pedophiles as an allegation against Drake. So y'all, I guess when they were asking Siri to play Drake's song, I guess Siri Kendrick Lamar's song came up. But anyway, y'all, let's continue. UMG also allegedly engaged in pay to play schemes, a practice known as payola, the petition claimed. Y'all, this is crazy. It alleged a UMG employee made payments to an independent radio promoter who then transferred those payments to radio stations or radio station employees to play Not Like Us without disclosing they were paid to do so, the filing said. The petition did not divulge who made the payments nor what radio station allegedly received it. Y'all, when y'all know whenever you guys are going to a up with a lawsuit, y'all got to know that y'all have to have the proof, right? The proof has to be in the pudding, right? So let's continue. It says UMG often boasted of the wild success of Not Like Us, which broke Spotify records, the filing said. The hit holds the record for the biggest single day streams of a hip hop song and is the most streamed disc record in Spotify history, according to the petition. The song has over 900 million streams, according to Spotify, y'all. That's what it says. The petition said that the alleged schemes to inflate the popularity of the song were motivated by the desire of executives at Interscope to maximize their own profit. Y'all, Drake needs to stop. Drake needs to stop. As a result, Drake owns the copyright of his entire catalog. Suffered economic harm, the filing claim. Both Drake and Lamar are signed to UMG under different divisions. Drake under Public Records and Lamar under Interscope. So y'all, he is suing his own record label. Y'all, Drake is suing his own record label. Y'all, let's continue. The petition said that Drake tried to engage UMG in discussions to resolve the ongoing harm he has suffered as a result of UMG's action, but UMG refused to engage in negotiations and insisted that UMG is not responsible for its own actions. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. Drake, OMG. Drake is a whole crybaby. Y'all smash the like button. Drake is a whole crybaby right about now, y'all. OMG. So it says the petition claimed that UMG pointed the finger at Lamar and insisted that Drake should initiate legal action against him rather than the company. The filing further claimed that UMG terminated employees who were loyal to Drake. Oh, okay. Hey, Tigra, welcome. So Drake is saying that they terminated employees that were loyal to him. Y'all, Drake is, oh my goodness, Drake cannot take the, look, if you know playing sports and playing whatever, you're going to lose at one time and point, right? You're going to lose at one time and point. So I'm not sure why Drake has to continue to be a sore loser, you guys. I don't know why Drake wants to be a sore loser. So it says right here, we employ the highest ethical practices in our marketing and promotional campaigns, y'all. No amount of contrived and obscure legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the facts that fans choose the music they want to hear, the statement added. Spotify declined to comment Tuesday. However, on its website, the streaming platform says it has practices in place to prevent, detect, and mitigate artificial streaming. Y'all, oh my God, Drake is a whole crybaby and a half. Social media erupted with memes and jokes, y'all. I gotta show y'all this meme. Oh my God, it is so funny, y'all. OMG. Y'all, check this meme out. Y'all, it's funny. Let me turn that. Look at it says, I had a little time on my hands. And look at Drake with Law and Order. Oh, Drakey boo boo. It's okay. It's okay. Spotify Victims Unit. Drake, it's okay, baby. It's okay. We gonna give you some tissue to clean up all your snot because you slinging a whole lot of snot right now wherever you are, Drake. Because you know you crying like a whole baby right now. But y'all, let's continue. Y'all, let's continue. So let me go to the video, y'all. Drake is crying like a whole baby. Drake is called like a whole baby. Drake does not Drake does not know how to handle the heat. Drake does not know how to handle the heat, y'all. He is crying. He is crying like a whole baby, y'all. Hold up, wait a minute, y'all. He is crying like a whole baby. Um, let's see. Let me see this video. But y'all, why is Drake? I don't understand why Drake is not. I don't understand why Drake is. You're not gonna win at everything, right? We're not gonna win at everything. We are not gonna win at everything. Nothing is always gonna be like peaches and cream, right? Everything is not gonna be peaches and cream. But Drake must not understand that. But Drake must be in a whole another. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to bring up this video, y'all. Okay, let me be. Uh-oh.
There's no way, Jay. I'm reading this. There's no way I'm reading this, dog. What? You said what? You about to get cooked, dog. I ain't even finna go look. You finna get cooked. Ain't no way. Drake. Hold up, man. I want y'all to see this. It's no way.
Yeah, Drake is Drake is crying like a whole baby. So it says, let's read it right here. It says, the academic story. Drake has initiated legal action against Universal Music Group and Spotify over allegations that the two companies conspired to artificially inflate the popularity of Kendrick Lamar. They Not Like Us. And then it tells in a filing on Monday, November 25th, in the Manhattan court, Drake's Frozen Moments LLC accused UMG of launching an illegal scheme. Basically, just what I wrote. But y'all, this is some of the reactions that I am like seeing over this situation. But y'all, let's continue.
Making it worse, dog. Just chill, dog. Just chill. Why you gotta do all this? Just take your L, dog. You still Drake.
Yes, Drake cannot take the L, y'all. He is having a hard time with this losing, y'all. It's funny.
Still Drake. You filed legal actions saying Kendrick used bots and all type of stuff, teamed up with the labels to take you down. And you basically saying they did everything in their power to boost Not Like Us. How y'all gonna defend Drake on this one, dog? How?
Exactly. Y'all, Drake needs to go. Y'all, people don't understand. Whenever you're doing whatever in life, you're not always going to win, right? You're not always going to win, period, point blank. Y'all, Drake is like, I mean, he's crying, slinging snot. He don't know how to handle this, so he went to the courts to try to handle Kendrick Lamar, y'all. This is crazy.
How y'all gonna defend him on this one? And to make it even worse, UMG already responded. Let me show y'all this. I'll show y'all the title. Look at the title. Drake accuses UMG and Spotify of scheme to artificially inflate Kendrick Lamar not like a song. Boy, this is crazy. Drake fans been all over the internet since Kendrick dropped a couple days ago. And then this come out. How y'all gonna defend this? Now I believe this nigga did the cease and desist letters. I believe it. I believe it now. No matter how much I like Drake, bro, I can't, bro.
See, even Drake's, y'all, see, even Drake's, he said he likes Drake. So evidently he might be a Drake fan. Y'all, these are just some of the reactions that I've seen over here on YouTube, y'all. A shout out to this guy. Let me see. I don't even know his name. No Life Chat. Y'all, I mean the reactions are so hilarious, y'all. They are so funny. I'm like, this is really, really crazy as to what is going on with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. But Drake, he is like a sore loser, y'all. He is a sore loser. Y'all, let's see. Let's go back. Let's go listen. Hold on just a second. Let's see. Let's see, cause y'all, Drake, I mean Kendrick Lamar, he had a pop out concert, y'all, and that pop out concert, let me tell you, it was nice. I like I said, I don't listen to rap that much, but y'all, I'm telling you, Drake is a whole crybaby, but Kendrick Lamar, he just showed out, y'all. Kendrick Lamar is just doing him, right? He commercial, y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all his pop out concert, y'all. Let me let me fast forward it some. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me fast forward it a little. Okay, I seen they not like us. Hold on just a second. Y'all, Kendrick Lamar the red Drake his rights, and Drake cannot Drake cannot take it. He cannot take it. Let me see. Okay, here it is. It's one little minute.
I'm gonna just need a moment of silence. I swear.
Hey, busted on a beat, out deep, bro. Any rap nigga, he a freak, though. Man down, color ember lamb. Tell him free, bro. Nail a nigga to the club. He walk around like, what's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see calm? The industry can hate me, fuck them all in they mama. How many options he got? Mean it's too many options. Finish pass on his body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes we gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogie man, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walking down, whole time I know he got some pulling him. Extra shit, bully that throwing him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm gone. You better not ever go to cell block one. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him.
See y'all, Kendrick Lamar is. I mean, he is setting Drake. I mean, he's reading him his rights, y'all. He is reading him his rights, and Drake cannot take it. Drake cannot take it, but Drake gotta understand, you in the rap game, you cannot be a sore loser. But y'all, he is. I'm telling y'all. But y'all, let's listen to the rest of this song.
They tell me Doug's the only one to get your hammy down. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Papa got a real tape, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedestal. God, fuck him up. I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably...
Y'all know that they say allegedly Drake was messing with the minors too, you guys. So that's why he in them lyrics, you guys. I could not believe. I think when I first started my like, you know, kind of doing my YouTube channel, me and some of my first loungers had went over these lyrics. But y'all, I'm just saying Drake is carries, he's under UMG too, but UMG also carries Kendrick. So y'all, he is sending his own, filing lawsuit against his own record label. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it is crazy. It is so crazy. But I don't understand. Let me see. I don't understand. Let me see. Let's see. Kendrick Lamar and let's see, y'all. Let's see. But y'all, I want to see. Let me check and see something. Let's see something, y'all. This is crazy. This is so crazy. So here is a full story, you guys. This is a full story. So we are going to do a little history on the full story of their Drake versus Kendrick. Because first of all, you guys, let me say this. Kendrick Lamar and Drake, I believe they used to be cool at one time, but then it seems like when Kendrick Lamar was going up, Drake seemed like he had a problem. But y'all, let's listen to this. Let's listen to this right here. This is the beef explained.
Well, at least one of them hates the other person, while the other has tried many times to be friendly and squash things. One rapper seemed to believe that they were actually friends, while the other looked at their relationship as a business transaction. After 2 weeks of research, it's safe.
Y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what is going on. My internet is acting up.
To say that one MC has lost every ounce of respect for the other. You guys really liked my last video where I broke down all the subliminal disses from Drake's new album, so I decided to stick with a similar style. And in my last video, I asked you guys to hit the like button, which is something I don't usually do, but the video did really well, and I don't know if that's why, but just do me a favor and hit that like button again. And Kendrick would speak about meeting Drake in a XXL magazine and said, "That's a real good dude. He got a real genuine soul." We clicked immediately. And it was during that meeting that Kendrick provided Drake with a copy of his unreleased album, Section 80.
Visions of Martin Luther staring at me.
Kendrick said that Drake was the first person outside of his team to hear Section 80 and that Drake was blown away by the project. I even found a 2011 tweet where Drake posted Kendrick's lyrics from ADHD.
We never do listen unless it comes with it anyway.
Drake liked Kendrick's music so much that he asked him to be on his upcoming sophomore album, Take Care. Throughout the track, Kendrick talks about meeting Drake for the first time and how he was surprised that Drake wasn't fake like most of the music business.
Hit me on the cellular, thought he was gonna sell me a false word like the rappers I know.
Kendrick outlines how Drake showed him a taste of what being rich and famous actually looked like.
Sat down with a few drinks, located where you can't see us. A white waitress on standby when we need her.
On the track, Kendrick really battles with the idea of becoming famous as he's worried that it will change him for the worse.
Yeah, like, damn, this next level that I'm going to, will I get caught up in the lifestyle and would that make me or break me? And that was what the whole record was about when I did the interlude.
And I mean, even back then, we could see the difference in these two artists where Drake is talking about the Maybachs and his lavish life, and Kendrick is worried about his mental health and his his relationships, his friendships.
So Drake was trying to show him the ropes and being rich and the lifestyle of I guess, the rich and famous per se. Y'all, let's continue.
Is interesting because just 2 or 3 years later, the dude did get depressed from just being in the industry.
I didn't know you were suffering from depression the way you said you was on the album.
Yeah.
Did the industry cause that?
Not the industry, just the change.
And Drake and A$AP Rocky on his Club Paradise tour.
This is my brother A$AP Rocky. This is my brother Kendrick Lamar.
I'm on this motherfucking Club Paradise tour, matter of fact. My nigga Drake, TDE, Hot Power in this, you know.
And Drake has always claimed to have fought with management to take these guys on tour because his label had other plans.
It's people I can put on here that the label wants me to put on here, but I fight for this one reason, man. Like, I fight to promote what I love. You know what I'm saying? I fight to promote the music that I truly love. So
Drake would mention this again in 2016 on his track 4 p.m. in Calabasas.
when he told me take a R&B nigga on the road, and I told him no and drew for Kendrick and Rocky.
However, Kendrick's superstardom quickly catches up with Drake, as a year later he dropped one of the best hip-hop albums of all time, Good Kid, Mad City.
I used to be jealous of him to follow. He was the one to follow.
And Black Boy Fly is a bonus track, but to me, that's one of the most beautiful songs on that album. Absolutely amazing storytelling. And it was on that album where Drake...
Dear Doc.
Uh-oh, let's skip this commercial, you guys.
and gives Kendrick a feature on Poetic Justice.
I really hope you play this, cause oh girl, you test my patience.
And on the day that the album dropped, Drake even posted a tweet saying, "Congratulations to Kendrick, incredible body of work, honored to be a part of it." However, even at this point, Kendrick and Drake couldn't be more different in terms of how they approach music and life in general.
Really, money really don't make me. I'm learning that now. You know, that's not really my peace of mind, having money.
I love Lecture Chung's shoulders.
You love the shoulders?
I just love her shoulders.
She's actually blushing as well. She's
No doubt about it, they're just two different guys. Next, we get a bit of an inside look on how Kendrick actually sees Drake as a person when the legend himself, DMX, claims that he would love to beat Drake up.
Man, I wish it was like maybe 7 years ago, or maybe like 10 years ago, where, you know, catch the elevator, beat him up.
And just a few days later, Kendrick was asked about...
I didn't even know that he wanted to, give him Drake two pieces and biscuits, y'all. I did not know that about him. But y'all, let's continue.
His thoughts on DMX's rant, and he thought it was hilarious, saying that his entire tour bus nearly died of laughter.
I wonder why these niggas in the front of the bus just cracking up, like hitting walls and shit, just crying. I'm like, what you niggas talking about? They mute, they stop laughing, right? I just hear X going off on a laptop. Fast. I'm like, what's going on? It's like, yeah, he's going in right now.
Now remember, Drake is pretty sensitive, so if he did see that, he probably felt a way about it. So the two would work together for the very last time on one of 2013's biggest hits, A$AP Rocky's Problems.
Girl, I know you want that girl. Girl, I'm Kendrick Lamar.
But that was it. After that, you never see these two on a track together again. In 2013, things started to get a lot more competitive between the two, because at this point, Kendrick was not just an up-and-comer, he had become that guy.
Getting a lot of accolades from your peers and the hip-hop icons.
Thank you.
I love Kendrick Lamar.
I think Kendrick Lamar was basically rising up, and I feel like Drake was getting jealous, y'all. Let me know if that's what y'all think in the comments, y'all. Let me know. But it feels like Drake was a little jealous. Like he said, Drake is sensitive. So Drake seen Kendrick Lamar climbing, and it seems like he started putting more haterade on whatever their relationship was. I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Lamar. Number one on that list, Kendrick Lamar, what's up?
The hip-hop savior, it seems like.
Woo!
And let's not forget, Drake is still Drake. He had a phenomenal year also.
Shout out to Hamilton. Shout out to Toronto one time. Like, the best rap album goes. And they said take care.
Oh my God!
Given the success of both artists, the media and fans started to debate who was better, And Kendrick started off the year with a bang when he was awarded MTV's Hottest MC in Hip Hop.
And we went through about 15 of them, narrowed it down.
Oh, so Kendrick Lamar got the hottest hip hop award, I guess. Let me see. Let's go back.
It's Kendrick Lamar. What's up?
The hip hop savior, it seems like.
Woo!
And let's not forget, Drake is still Drake. He had a phenomenal year also.
Shout out to Hamilton. Shout out to Toronto one time. Like, the best rap album goes, and they said take care. Oh my God.
Given the success of both artists, the media, and fans started to debate who was better, and Kendrick started off the year with a bang when he was awarded MTV's Hottest MC in Hip Hop.
And we went through.
Okay, he was given R&B rap hip hop the award, whatever award it was. But y'all, this is when I think Drake was probably like cringing, probably like, oh my goodness, how could he probably get that award? But y'all, let's continue because Drake is already a sour sport.
About 15 of them, narrowed it down to 10. The 10 became 5, the 5 became 2. And you, Kendrick Lamar, are the hottest MC in the game, according to the MTV brain.
And most of Kendrick's hip-hop friends seem to be happy for him.
I heard you're not happy about that.
Nah, I wasn't until I found out who's number one. They made my man number one, K-Dot, Kendrick, so I'm straight with that.
However, Drake was one person that certainly did not send any sort of congratulations to Kendrick.
See, y'all, Kendrick was putting on the haterade, y'all. Drake was putting on the haterade towards Kendrick, y'all. He did not want him to get that award. It seems like, y'all, he was hating, y'all.
Kendrick.
What about your rap peers? Did they call? I know it's kind of competitive, so did they say congratulations?
Rap peers? He Cole.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
And I mean, at this point, Drake's at least got to be thinking, like, this guy's starting to become a problem. He's getting a little bit close now. And Kendrick's winning streak was...
See, Drake is like, oh, Lord, oh, my goodness, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Kendrick Lamar is about to pass me. He's getting popular. Y'all, he's getting awards. Lamar was doing it. But Drake was over there in the corner like a church mouse hating, y'all. He was hating.
Just beginning, as 2 months later, he cleaned up at the 2013 BET Awards, winning the Best Male Hip Hop Artist over Drake.
I came up in that same county building, food stamps, welfare, Section 8.
And this time, I did find a tweet from Drake where he congratulates Kendrick on the win. Congrats to Kendrick as well, nothing was the same. And with all that said, things were about to change.
Hey everyone.
Drake is the haterade is on and popping.
August 12th, 2013 was a special moment for hip-hop. To this day, it still stands out as one of the most exciting things to happen in the last decade. On Big Sean's Control, Kendrick let everyone in hip-hop know just how competitive he was when it came to that #1 spot.
I'm usually homeboys with the same cause I'm rhyming with, but this is hip-hop and them niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jamaica, Big Crit, Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, Jay Electron, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more now, no verb from you niggas.
And we could really, really use a moment like that right now in hip-hop.
It's rain like it's Mayweather, good music, yay weather, champagne just tastes better.
And let's just give it up for Big Sean, because to me, he had one of his career best verses, but it just got overshadowed because of Kendrick's verse.
I said fuck trying and not doing, cause not doing is something a nigga not doing. I grew up the in big and pie and got ruined, so until I got the same crib, big hat in that juicy vid, bitch, I can't motherfucking stop moving.
But when it came to Kendrick's verse, nobody that he mentioned had a problem with it.
K-Dot and them niggas, that's fam, yo. I think hip-hop need this shit, man,
You know, I knew what it was for hip-hop culture. I knew how important it was.
He said my name, like he said a couple people's name, and he said he's the best rapper. I say I'm the best rapper every song I'm on.
Yeah, but he wasn't coming at him in a disrespectful way. He's coming at him in a competitive way.
So for me, it's one thing where I appreciate. I didn't take it necessarily as a diss. Hip hop is competitive, but I am a competitor.
Wait, sorry. Nobody had a problem except for Drake.
I just like, I don't know.
See, Drake, y'all. Drake was drinking that haterade, y'all. Drake was drinking the haterade while Kendrick Lamar was getting praise, getting accolades, getting awards and all kinds of stuff. Kendrick Lamar was in the corner. He was sour as sour milk, y'all.
It just wasn't real to me. It's like, I saw him after that, and it was just like love. So it's like, was that real, or was that just like for the people? You know what I mean?
I think it's a sparring kind of sport.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, then let it be real then, I mean, because those were harsh words, right? So it's like, you can't just say that and then see me and be like, yeah, man, what's up?
Hey, Drake's Drake's dad's mustache. Welcome in, welcome in. Look, let me make you guys laugh. Jamil had told me about the Drake's mustache, about the Drake's dad's mustache. I did not know why people was talking about Drake's dad's mustache until I looked at it just the other day. And Drake's dad has a huge mustache. Oh my God, that is hilarious. But y'all, let's continue.
Pretending like nothing ever happened, like, that's not real.
And this right here is a perfectly good example of why people call Drake soft and emotional. You can't act this way and then sit back and wonder why people are labeling you as such. Like, this is why. And it's interesting because when Drake came into the game, he seemed to understand that competition came with the genre.
It's a great thing, though, to be competitive with those guys because you're always pushing yourself. I mean...
And look, Drake was not a rapper that you could just push around. He did go toe-to-toe with people before. Back in the day, a Toronto rapper by the name of Aristo seriously tried to end Drake's career, and it didn't end well for this guy.
And it's the room of resolution, I'm finishing it in here. If I copy Button's flow, you mimicking his career.
It was good riddance, it was lights out, it was a body, and that's what it was, man. And that's why, good riddance, and what happened? Good riddance, right? Bye.
I remember when this dropped because it was all over the hip-hop blogs in Canada. And yeah, we did have hip-hop blogs in Canada in 2009. They did exist. With all that said, Drake dropped Nothing Was the Same, and we get to hear the first subliminal shot for Kendrick. On the track titled The Language, Drake immediately starts out with a shot.
I don't know why they been lying, but your shit is not that inspiring.
So when Kendrick's Control verse dropped, Drake stated on multiple occasions that he did not find the verse impressive, that he thought it was for shock value, and that it would soon be forgotten.
But it would...
See, Drake was hating, y'all. Drake was hating, drinking that haterade, y'all.
It was real cool for like, a couple weeks. But like, if I asked you, for example, like, how does that verse start?
One of Drake's more notable claims was that Kendrick had a great first album, but he questioned whether or not he could do it again.
And as far as Kendrick goes, like, I can't wait to see what he does because now it's time to show and prove. And consistency it's been one album. Consistency is like, you need more than one album, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's time to show and prove. And
Drake claimed that he was all about putting out memorable bodies of work as opposed to creating moments.
When it comes to competition, I'm more worried about consistency. I'm more worried about bodies of work.
However, Drake continues to send some more shots.
Any nigga that's talking that shit just to get a reaction.
Again, Drake refers to Kendrick as someone that wrote the Control verse to get attention.
I am the kid with the motor mouth. I am the one you should worry about.
A motor mouth is defined as a person who talks quickly and continuously, often without considering what they're saying. In this case, someone that raps fast. Is clearly about Kendrick.
Talking that shit with your back to me, just know it always get back to me.
So outside of the DMX comment, there were some other interviews where Kendrick had laughed at Drake's expense.
I heard about you touring with Drake. Yeah. I was like, that's dope, that's dope. And I was like, well, I hope he doesn't hang with Drake too hard because Drake isn't exactly doing what we thought he would, what many of nerdy backpackers like myself thought he might be doing a few years ago.
Right. And honestly, man, at this point, I would not be one bit surprised if Kendrick said something behind Drake's back and it got back to him. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all. At the 2013 beat,
I wouldn't be surprised either because Drake is, I'm telling y'all, he is look, if he would play a sport with me, I would not even want him on my team because when he takes an L, y'all, he almost, I mean, crying, slinging snot like he in the bed under the covers crying. He can't get over this, y'all. I'm telling you, he can't continue his life because he feels like he was done wrong or something. Y'all, Drake is a whole crybaby.
BET Hip Hop Awards, Kendrick decided to throw some gas on the fire. He went into the awards with the most nominations at 14, and Drake was a very close second with 13. However, Kendrick would be the man to come out on top, winning Lyricist of the Year, MVP of the Year, Album of the Year, and Feature of the Year. Drake also came out with a...
You guys know Kendrick Lamar, he is a great lyricist. On the other hand, Drake, he has ghostwriters, you guys. Drakey Boo has ghostwriters. But Kendrick Lamar, y'all, he be putting them words together, y'all. He be spitting that fire. But y'all, let's continue.
A handful of awards for Best Hip Hop Video, Track of the Year, and People's Champ. However, it would be Kendrick again that stole the show.
Yeah, and nothing been the same since they dropped Control and tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Ha ha, joke's on you, high five. I'm bulletproof, your shots will never penetrate. Pin a tail on a donkey, boy, you been a fake.
So, pretty self-explanatory. Kendrick uses Drake's album titled Nothing Was the Same to call him out for being sensitive regarding the Control verse. And this whole thing got a lot of people excited, and just the very next day, Sway asked Kendrick if the bars were meant for Drake.
People want to know, was that directed towards Drake or anybody in particular?
That was just us having fun as usual.
Uh-huh. But Drake did not seem to think so, and just a few weeks later, he came with some more subliminal shots on a future track titled Shit. And that's the name of the song, Shit. But, I always liked this record.
Took niggas out the hood like I'm from there. So you know it's all good when I come there. I hear you talk about your city like you run there. Then I brought my toy to your city, to my son there, nigga.
And to me, this is one of the best subliminal shots of the whole saga. Like, Drake sounds like Jay-Z here. It's a very Hove-like thing to say where he's just completely sonning Kendrick. So, it's been known that Kendrick puts on heavy for the West Coast, claiming that he's the king. But Drake refers to him as his son because Kendrick went on his first big tour with Drake, and of course they had some shows in California. At the time, even Kendrick admitted that he was not used to these large crowds.
The transition of me doing 2,000 venues I've been doing back then is a little sketchy for me doing this 10,000. I gotta really work magic.
I even found a Kendrick tweet from 2012 when he was on tour with Drake, where he says, "Finally home, LA, Club Paradise, let's see what happens tonight."
And if a nigga say my name, he the hot shit. But if I say that nigga name, he still the hot shit. Lucky I don't fit into the gossip.
So this one clearly a reference to Kendrick's Control verse. A lot of MCs responded to Kendrick with a verse of their own. And Drake is basically claiming that, given the fact that he's a bigger artist, if he says Kendrick's name, he's just doing him a favor. And this next one's not even a diss. I just want to show you guys my favorite line from the song.
And niggas ain't got a grill, still ice grill hating. I know you already know Mike Will made it. Just looking at the numbers, nigga, I feel amazing. I'll call Michael Jordan up and Mike Will make it. I'm the young rabbit.
You know, he just signed a deal with Jordan. Mike Will made the beat.
Yeah, I don't, Tigra says she don't listen to this. I don't listen to this either, but I do hear, talking to Jamil, talking to my son, that, these, with the beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, basically, that Drake is, he's just a sore loser, y'all. He just really, at the end, a sore loser, y'all. He's upset that Kendrick Lamar has climbed the ladders, as far as he has. That's just my take on it. But y'all, let's continue.
Shit's fire. Come on. However, just a few days later, an issue of Vibe magazine was released, and Drake talks about Kendrick again, stating how he didn't like how the Control verse messed with the rollout of his album. Where it became an issue is that I was rolling out an album while that verse was still bubbling, so my album rollout became about this thing. Drake then continues to position himself as someone that is above anything that Kendrick has to say. He's hungry, so he's going to do what he has to do, like the BET cipher, but again, it's not enough for me to go. I have to realize I'm being baited, and I'm not going to fall. Jordan doesn't have to play pickup to prove that he can play ball. No offense. Now, at this point in the story, we're about to witness one of the biggest upsets in Grammy history. At the 56th Annual Grammy Awards, Kendrick lost the Hip Hop Album of the Year to Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, and rightfully so. People were outraged.
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
All you gotta do is look at Pharrell's face, because it says it all. There's a big...
Okay, so I guess Pharrell was upset. But y'all, let's continue.
He's just trying to get off the stage as quickly as possible. Like, why did they get me to do this? And Macklemore, feeling the heat, decided to text Kendrick afterwards and say that he felt he should have won and that he got robbed. And it would have been a nice gesture if he didn't take a screenshot of the text and post it on social media for everyone to see. And just a month later, Drake gave his 2 cents in a Rolling Stone interview. You won. Why are you posting your text message? Just chill. Take your W, and if you feel like you didn't deserve it, go get better, make better music. It felt cheap. It didn't feel genuine. Why do that? Why feel guilt? You think those guys would pay homage to you if they won? To name just Kendrick? That shit made me feel funny. No, in that case, you robbed everybody. We all need text messages. Now you guys tell me, does Drake seem like he's defending Kendrick in this article? Or does it seem like he's salty because he's not in the mix? At this point, the feud dies down for about 8 months, and Drake even had some very kind words for Kendrick at his OVO Fest when he brought out J. Cole.
And while you all got your phones out, I want to shout out my nigga Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Kendrick. Kendrick was on my album. We went on tour together. That's one of the hardest niggas alive right there. He's legendary.
Okay, so he's bragging about him. Oh, Kendrick Lamar went on tour with me. Oh, this, oh, that. Okay, Drake.
So shout out to him. He should be standing right there.
However, it looks like Kendrick did not get the message, as just 2 months later, he responds to Drake's Motormouth line on a J-Rock track titled Pay For It.
I tell him all the hell, King Kendrick, resurrecting my vengeance, been dissecting your motormouth till I break down the engine.
Clearly a response to Drake's subliminal on the language. Again, Kendrick inserts himself as the king, and he doesn't seem to think that Drake can go to distance with him. And it will be just 2 weeks later where Kendrick gets asked about this alleged diss.
You know, a lot of rumors are with the Drake thing. Like, you know, did you really bring the Drake thing back with the J Rock single, or what's that about?
What? I ain't hear about
The Drake feud. Or,
look at
him going.
Damn, man, you're disgusting.
I think that's people digging in. That's people digging in way too far.
Once again, we're all reaching, and it's not about Drake. And just a few days later, Kendrick will get asked about his now year-old Control verse, and this time he said that all the people that mattered understood it, and for the people who didn't, they don't matter.
The people that respected, was people that knew the deal.
Yeah.
Was the important people that respected and knew what it was, and people that don't respect it, obviously they just people that don't get it, and really didn't matter.
And again, Kendrick claims that the chances of seeing him and Drake go head to head is slim to none because they're 2 different artists.
It's just a whole nother dynamic. I can't see myself going bar for bar with Drake. We're 2 different type of artists. You dig what I'm saying?
You eat Drake. I've argued.
And they are 2 different type of artists, definitely. Kendrick Lamar, like I said, he writes his own, he's a lyricist. He writes his own from what I understand. And Kendrick Lamar, and Drake has a ghostwriter. So Drake has people writing for him. But Kendrick Lamar, y'all, he be shooting that fire. But y'all, let's continue.
And I honestly feel like this is just Kendrick downplaying Drake as not being on his level. I don't think he respects Drake. I don't think he really ever respected Drake. And there's some underlying meaning behind this when he keeps saying it.
Would Drake be somebody you would like to have some fun with?
Nah, I couldn't. We come from 2 different worlds, 2 different backgrounds. I really don't see that playing out, as entertaining. Maybe to, the people listening, but not for myself.
Keep in mind, Kendrick was classified as the savior of hip-hop. He was embraced by everyone just for the art, whereas someone like Drake really had to go to distance to prove himself, and even then, he could never win over the fans that admired a certain level of lyricism. Many consider Drake to be a pop star, and I feel like Kendrick is saying this without really saying it.
Just hold on, I'm going home.
However, next Drake drops his surprise mixtape, If You're Reading This It's Too Late, and on that project, he had some more shots for Kendrick.
They gon' say your name on them airwaves. They gon' hit you up right after like it's only rap.
So, Drake had claimed previously that he saw Kendrick just 5 days after the Control verse, and it was all love.
I know that verse had no malice behind it because I saw him 5 days later at the VMAs and it was all love.
And it
Kendrick Lamar, Drake, stop. Y'all, Drake is doing the most, y'all. Drake be doing the most.
This time, Drake was the talk of the town because this surprise project made a big splash. So just a few weeks later, Kendrick decided to shake things up and finally dropped his long-awaited album by surprise as well.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. But how much I be...
Naturally, fans and the media pitted the two albums against each other. Kendrick, bruh, how do you let Drake drop a mixtape that goes harder than your album? A freaking mixtape. Not gonna compare Drake and Kendrick anymore because they're not even playing the same sport right now. Kendrick is in his own league. And comparing these projects makes zero sense. It's apples to oranges. Drake's project was great for club DJs, gym playlist, cruising in the car, whereas Kendrick's album touched on real-world issues, was chanted during protest, and is looked at today as one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. However,
and that's what Drake probably could not take.
Drake wasn't done as he let...
Drake could not take the fact that Kendrick Lamar has came and made a tremendous come up from what he was, used to when Drake was just bringing Kendrick on board pretty much.
Another one go on the game's track 100.
I would have all of your fans if I didn't go poppin'. I stayed on some conscious shit.
Again, Kendrick had just released To Pimp a Butterfly, his most conscious album to date, and Drake is basically saying that he could do that style if he wanted, but he's on a different mission with his music. Also important to note, the video for this track was filmed in Compton, so Drake is saying all this while in Kendrick City.
I'm in the club every time.
Yeah, why is Drake going to Kendrick's city to Compton, trying to make videos and stuff like that? Y'all, Drake, he's like a little jealousy, he has a jealous streak to me, and he's like a whole crybaby. He's like, he has to be on the top, you guys. That's just what I'm getting from it.
They play the competition, if they even play the competition, then I seen the response they get.
Now, the game was asked about this, and he didn't seem to think it was a shot at Kendrick, but he also didn't count it out.
Drake was taking subliminals at Kendrick on that song, and Kendrick caught it and wanted to return something. I think that would be great for hip-hop.
However, one of the worst things to be exposed for as a rapper was about to happen to Drake.
Most people...
Oh, yo, let's skip this commercial.
On July 22nd, 2015, Meek Mill took to Twitter to expose Drake for having ghostwriters.
10 bands, 50.
Meek Mills was even exposing Drake for having a ghostwriter. And I'm not sure if maybe Meek Mills writes for himself, you guys. I don't know. If somebody can tell me in the group chat. I don't know about, like I said, I don't listen to rap. I just know I like the song by Kendrick Lamar. And I can't believe that Drake is suing Kendrick Lamar. But y'all, I did not know that Meek Mills exposed Drake for having the ghostwriters too. But y'all, this is crazy.
Bands, 100 bands, man.
I can remember having a conversation with my little brother on the phone, and we were both saying, there's no way. There's no way that Drake has ghostwriters because he's too good of a writer himself. It just doesn't make sense. But boy, were we wrong.
Okay, 10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands, man.
Did you hear the reference tracks? Line for line, word for word. This is bad. No, it's a...
This is funny, y'all.
it's a terrible time to be a Drake fan. Shortly after Meek's tweets, the reference tracks would leak to support the ghostwriter allegations, and now we get back to Kendrick, who just a few months earlier made reference to rappers with ghostwriters on his single King Kunta.
Well, a rapper with a ghostwriter. What the fuck happened? Oh no! I swore I wouldn't tell.
So basically, Kendrick found out about this ghostwriting shit months before we did, and months before it even got exposed. And Kendrick is basically saying, like, I know what you've been up to, buddy. I'm not gonna say anything, but I know. With all that said, as everyone...
Y'all, Kendrick Lamar, look, say he know that Drake got ghostwriters. Oh, he know. Oh, he know. So Drake was being exposed for having ghostwriters, y'all. But y'all, let's continue.
knows, Drake responded to Meek Mill with a now legendary diss record back to back.
Back to back like I'm Jordan 96, 97, whoa.
And being a day one Drake fan, for me personally, I was never more proud of Drake in his whole entire career than when he dropped back to back.
The new record, back to back, tough tune. Tough tune.
But once again, Kendrick responds to Drake just 1 month later on Dr. Dre's Compton album.
But still I got enemies giving me energy, I wanna fight now. Subliminal sending me all of this hate, I thought I was holding the mic down.
In this one, Kendrick references Drake's recent track, Enemies.
Got enemies, got a lot of enemies.
Kendrick is once again talking about how Drake keeps going the subliminal route, which at the end of the day is really no different from what he's doing, but he didn't stop there as he did it again on another song from the same album.
They liable to bury him, they nominated 6 to carry him. The beef is on his breath inheriting the drama better than the great white. Cause this is life in my aquarium.
The words they nominated 6 to carry him could potentially be a Drake reference given the fact that Toronto is referred to as the 6. And if this is the case, Kendrick is basically saying that everyone seems to think that Drake is his greatest opponent, but that he's a great white and that this is his aquarium, aka he's the king of hip hop.
And do you ever look back on any and feel like you'd like to change any of the things that you've written, or
It'll be me saying I want to go deeper. I should have went deeper. You know, I shouldn't have held back.
Okay, so Wade says now Meek and Drake are best friends. Oh, wow.
And at this point, Kendrick finally gets his well-deserved moment at the Grammys, winning 5 awards, but more importantly, he finally clinched the Best Rap Album category with To Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh, glory to God, that's for sure.
Drake also racked up a bunch of accolades in 2015. If you're reading this, it's too late. Broke Spotify's record for 17.3 million streams in its first week. Hotline Bling.
Okay, y'all, it said Drake broke Spotify's record. Hold up. Drake, it says Drake, let's play that again. Hold on. It says Drake. Hold on. It said Drake, Drake busted. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what that says.
Got really ugly. Former NFL player turned commentator Marcellus Wiley wouldn't say any names, but said that years earlier he interviewed one of the 2 rappers and it completely went off on the other.
The Drake-Kendrick beef, when it was really starting to brew. Yeah. I was on Sports Nation at the time, and we taped the interview with one of the people, and that one person went in on the other person. And we were ready to let this go, but then that one person's team made sure that didn't get out.
Marcellus was quoted in a DJ Vlad interview as saying that the person went so hard in this interview that it could have brought the beef to the heights of 50 Cent and Ja Rule. And you gotta keep in mind, Marcellus is trying to sell a book, and he claimed that in this book, he would expose everything that was said and who said it. And I bought the book. I spent the $13.99. I didn't read it. I searched it. And here's what he had to say. We even got Drake on tape talking major shit about Kendrick during an interview. Of course, after watching the interview, Drake's...
Oh, wow. So Drake was talking trash about Kendrick Lamar. Y'all, it is a whole jealousy heist with Drake. I'm telling y'all, Drake is a whole crybaby.
publicist wouldn't let us air that tape, but we still got it. Take my word for it. So that's it. That is the big expose. Like, I too was cheated, hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray by Marcellus Wiley. Now, we need to take any self-promotion tactics with a grain of salt, but the date surrounding this thing is very interesting. Kendrick drops the Control verse on August 12, 2013. In a Hot 97 interview on September 24th, Drake was very bitter, and the very next day, September 25th, Drake appears on ESPN. And you guys could tell me what you think, but to me, I believe this story. I believe that Drake did this, 100%.
Yeah, I think so too, Tigra. They are acting like kids, y'all. It's a whole beef, a little like girl on girl like type of beef, like, you know, really petty, I think, y'all, because it is going back and forth with both of them. But Kendrick Lamar, I'm sorry, Kendrick Lamar, he won this battle, and Drake is so salty.
I personally enjoy making like great music and bodies of work over like being the talk of Twitter for like 5 days, you know.
However, in 2016, one man dominated the charts, and that was Drake, smashing record after record, pumping out hit after hit. Views sold 1 million in its first week and went on to become quadruple platinum that year. He had several #1 records such as Work with Rihanna, For Free with DJ Khaled, and One Dance with Wizkid. One Dance actually became Spotify's most streamed song ever, and Spotify also announced that Drake was the most...
See, y'all, Spotify, Drake was doing good on Spotify. Now he's complaining and accusing Spotify of like pumping up Kendrick Lamar songs so it would oust him. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all.
...streamed artist of 2016. Basically, in 2016, Drake just dominated. And speaking of For Free by DJ Khaled, Drake actually mentioned Kendrick on that song.
And like your boy from Compton said, you know this dick ain't free.
Again, this appears to be more of a friendly nod to Kendrick, where Drake is referencing his song, which is also called For Free.
This dick ain't free.
However, 2017 was about to start, and Kendrick was about to take some of the most direct shots at Drake to date.
Tiptoeing around my name, nigga, you lame. And when I get at you, homie, don't you tell me you was just playing. Oh, I was just playing, K-Dot.
What's most interesting about this track in particular is the timing of when Kendrick put it out. Drake had just dropped his project More Life, which was mostly a happy-go-lucky summer vibe that contained no shots at Kendrick whatsoever. And just a few days later, Kendrick drops this surprise, aggressive 116-bar track that is full of shots at Drake.
Yelling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am the greatest rapper alive. So damn great, motherfucker, I've died.
It's no secret that Drake has claimed to be somewhere on this top 5 list, but more recently on More Life, he claimed that he was #1 on that list.
I know I said top 5, but I'm top 2.
See, y'all, look at Drake. That's Drake's dad. Look at his mustache, y'all. I believe that's Drake's dad. Look at his mustache. Y'all, this mustache is like bigger than Steve Harvey's mustache. Y'all, I'm just saying. Y'all, let's continue.
When I'm not 2 and I got 1, don't you have 1, but it's not 1, nigga, no.
So let me get this straight. Kendrick hears this track, gets the pen out, jumps in the booth, and sends a clear message just a few days after Drake drops that he's the best rapper alive.
Oh, Jay-Z, Hall of Fame, sit your punk ass down.
Drake's been known to draw comparisons between himself and Hove, so it only makes sense that this shot was directed at Drake.
I used to want to be on Rockefeller, then I turned into Jay.
Lastly, Kendrick ends off the track to surprise fans and warn Drake that he's got a new album coming in a few weeks.
You know what time it is, Annie up, this is him forever. Y'all got to label the 7 to get your shit together.
Kendrick was really strategic in releasing this track, as it took most of the attention off Drake's project. And to add insult to injury, his fans flocked to Drake's Instagram account and spammed the number 4 in Roman numerals. And Kendrick, true to his word, he drops the album, and he has some more shots for Drake.
Niggas wanna flex on me and be in LA for free, huh? Next time they hit the 10 freeway, we need receipt, huh?
Kendrick references Drake's track For Free, and although Drake is from Toronto, he's lived in Calabasas since 2012. With that said, Kendrick is more than likely talking about how Drake was in Compton while shooting the video for 100. Kendrick is from Compton, probably didn't like it.
Most of y'all throw rocks and try to hide your hand. Just say his name and I promise that you'll see Candyman.
At this point, Kendrick is begging Drake to just call him out. He makes a reference to a popular 90s movie, Candyman, where the premise of that movie is if you say Candyman's name 5 times, he'll come kill you. Kendrick is basically...
Oh, that Candyman. Now, I did see that movie. That was scary. Candyman. Look, I ain't even say his name, but it was a scary. That was a scary movie.
Saying, if you say my name, your career is dead. And I think Kendrick has something on Drake. Something scathing, something that Drake doesn't want to see exposed. We've already seen Drake a couple times now try to dead this thing.
That could be the issue, the part of the other issue too. Maybe Kendrick Lamar knows something about Drake that Drake does not want to expose. So maybe he's trying to like do all these things, putting this lawsuit on him, against UMG in reference to Kendrick Lamar, because maybe there's something that Kendrick Lamar knows about Drake. But we all know allegedly that Drake was into the minors and young girls and allegedly animals and all kind of stuff. I don't know, y'all.
There's more coming. But yeah, Kendrick keeps going. And Kendrick seemingly mocks Drake's style of music on his song God.
You feel some type of way then?
There's nobody gonna tell me that he's not mocking Drake here, because Kendrick doesn't usually sound like this. This is Drake.
I'm about to glow.
Next, we hear Kendrick on Future's smash hit Mask Off, and this one is a very direct response to one of Drake's shots.
Plan 'em. Gotta look at yourself and ask what happened. How y'all let a conscious nigga go commercial while only making conscious albums?
Very clearly a response to Drake's claims on 100 when he claimed that he could take all of Kendrick's fans if he were to pursue the conscious hip-hop lane.
And I stayed on some conscious shit.
But Kendrick had proven time and time again that he could have commercial success and be conscious at the same time. At this point, he had 3 cohesive projects under his belt, all of which were extremely successful.
I'm African-American. I'm black as the moon. Heritage of a small village, part of my residence.
Kendrick had also proved that he could easily navigate the pop music lane, having massively successful features with artists like Taylor Swift.
We was OG like DOC, remember that.
And again, when you listen to that track, he's not compromising his sound. Like he's still rapping. It's all bars. Now, I'm sure none of you forgot about Drake's ghostwriter claims, and Kendrick didn't forget either. In an interview with Rolling Stone, Kendrick gave his 2 cents on the situation. It depends what arena you're putting yourself in. I called myself the best rapper. I cannot call myself the best rapper if I have a ghostwriter. If you're saying you're a different type of artist and you don't really care about the art form of being the best rapper, then so be it. Make great music, but the title, it won't be there. And no matter how you slice it, the dude is not wrong. To be the best rapper, you need to write your bars. I would be lying if I said that when I found out that Drake had ghostwriters that I didn't look at his music differently. I still listen to his music, but even now, when he said...
Yeah, not to say that the ghostwriters are not good, but, you know, some people want originality. Like you writing and then you rapping out your stuff, right?
There's something dope. I got this little voice in the back of my head that says, yeah, it's dope, but did he write it? However, Drake attempts to keep it friendly again by tipping his hat to Kendrick when Damn outsold More Life by over 100,000 copies. Amazing to see our music moving. A fan had also commented, get Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole on the same record, and Drake liked the comment. Now I hope at this point you guys can see the theme of Drake trying to squash it, and Kendrick seemingly responds to Drake's praise on his track All the Stars with SZA.
Uh-oh, y'all, let's skip this commercial.
Fuck you and all your expectations. I don't even want your congratulations.
Kendrick is not trying to hear it. Just save the bullshit.
Oh, you important, you the moral to the story. You endorsing mother. I don't even like you.
I don't even like you, bro. Which is true. However, on the exact same day, Drake drops a track with some of his most obvious shots to date, Diplomatic Immunity.
They try to compare us, but like a job straight out of high school, there's no you and I. I taught you everything you know, now you got student pride.
Drake does not like the Kendrick comparisons, and he brings it back to when he helped Kendrick with his career early on. What makes this clearly about Kendrick is the No You and I line, which were both tracks from Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly. The two would then go head-to-head at the 2018 Billboard Awards. Many question who would be crowned as Rapper of the Year, and once again, Kendrick came out drastically ahead.
Not your future, not your comfort, not your river, not your glory, not your heaven, not your angel.
And yet again, Drake attempts to be friendly by sharing some old Twitter DMs between himself and Kendrick. Yo, my man, what's the word? Finishing my project, Section 80. When you back in Cali? I know that shit'll be incredible. We gotta do something for real. I'll be back for BET Awards this month. And this could be one of two things, really. Like, Drake could be saying, look, man, we used to be cool. Like, remember? Can we get back to that? Or he could be just throwing this back in Kendrick's face again, that he's the one that gave him a start and, like, I put you on, remember? Regardless of the reasoning, Drake still had another subliminal for Kendrick on Sandra's Rose.
Bury me and I'll be born again. I walk in godly form amongst the mortal men.
Again, Drake makes reference to another track from To Pimp a Butterfly with the words mortal men. In this one, Drake continues to insert himself as being a caliber above Kendrick.
But I don't know. I'm no mortal man.
And Drake ends off the year with even more compliments for Kendrick in a Rap Radar interview.
I have a lot of respect for, the other two guys that I'm constantly, up against, which is like Cole and Kendrick.
Three-headed monster.
Yeah. So I have a lot of respect for those guys because they also continue to, stay true to what we started with, and finding new ways to do it.
However, things go quiet in 2020. Keep in mind, Kendrick wasn't releasing any music, and fans started to question if the feud was over.
I don't think that the Drake-Kendrick tension is dead. I think that last decade, they fought as long as they could fight, and the decade ended without us having a decisive winner. And I don't think either of them have gotten off of that.
And people call Joe crazy all the time, but Joe Budden is right.
Yeah, I think so too. Yo, it stopped for a little while, but they started back up.
About a lot of shit. He is. And while Kendrick has gone ghost, nowhere to be found, Drake completely dominated the music business. I'm talking about Oprah's Bank Account, Tootsie Slide, Nonstop, In My Feelings, God's Plan, Nice for What, Pop Star, Life is Good, Chicago Freestyle, Laugh Now, Cry Later. This is just undeniable. Like, there's no other artist on earth who is doing this except for Drake. However, in 2021, the boogeyman himself, Kendrick Lamar, rises from the dead and has some shots for Drake on Family Ties with Baby Keem.
Smoking on your top 5 tonight.
Again, he's firing back at Drake's now overstated top 5.
Oh, there go Drake crying like a whole baby, y'all. Oh, look at the baby crying. Drake is like a poor sport.
Claims.
Top 5, no debating. Top 5.
And Kendrick would continue on to address Drake's claims about being the GOAT.
I am the Omega. PG Lane Rolling Gang SIE. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters.
At the end of the track, Baby Keem seemingly reveals that Drake has been DMing his girl.
Number 2, DMing my that's cool, that's why.
However, just a month later, Drake would reply to Kendrick again on his song No Friends in the Industry.
But the baby who the GOAT. Then I make the shit about the numbers, all I know.
Drake knows at this point, when it comes to selling records, when it comes to breaking records, nobody is standing next to him in hip-hop. He simply dominates on a commercial scale. With all that said, Drake was now celebrating 10 years of Take Care, and he decided to share an old photo of him and Kendrick. And I get it,
Oh, y'all see his little teardrop? Oh, Drake was just a little crybaby. But y'all, let's continue.
He helped with the project, nice gesture, but why keep doing this? Why keep being friendly to someone who doesn't respect you? However, at this point, 4 years have passed since Kendrick had dropped an album, and while he was on a Milk Box Missing, Drake was still very much active, releasing Certified Lover Boy. That album went on to break Spotify's record for the most streams in a single day, and in that same...
See, Drake was breaking Spotify records. Now Kendrick Lamar is breaking Spotify records. It's a problem. He's trying to make it up, y'all. Kendrick Lamar, he had his They Not Like Us breaking records, and Drake couldn't take it, y'all. Let's continue.
year, he also had some notable bangers like Wants and Needs with Little Baby.
Come with a classic, they come around years later and say it's a sleeper.
But finally, after 5 fucking years, we get the Kendrick album.
Rain on me, put the blame on me, got guilt, got hurt, got shame on me.
And sadly, a lot of people did not like this album. I'm not one of them. I absolutely loved it. I'm also a big therapy guy because I'm bipolar. I don't really have any choice but not be a therapy guy, but this project definitely connected with me, at least. And it was on this album where Kendrick admitted on a song that he didn't understand why Drake and Kanye squashed their beef.
Okay.
Uh-oh, let's skip this commercial, y'all.
Kanye got back with Drake. I was slightly confused. Guess I'm not mature as I think. Got some healing to do.
And in my opinion, this is just Kendrick's way of telling Drake that he has zero intentions of ever patching things up with him. And there's people that we meet all the time that we just don't like. Like sometimes it's for no reason at all. And Kendrick's got a reason. Next, Drake gets extra petty by releasing a dance album, Honestly Nevermind, on Kendrick's birthday.
If I come around you, can I be myself?
Drake knows damn well that Kendrick is the last person that would ever release a project like this one. And what better way of saying, look at how versatile I am, than by dropping a project like this on his birthday. Now, I don't think this little stunt bothered Kendrick at all, but it was still pretty strategic from Drake. But Drake was not done yet.
Kendrick Lamar probably didn't care what he was doing on what Drake was doing on his birthday. Y'all, he probably was ignoring everything and enjoying his birthday while Drake was being petty and acting like a whole little baby on Kendrick Lamar's birthday.
On a track with Lil Uzi, he took some really obvious shots at Kendrick.
Fake woke niggas, fake deep. You ain't no fame before me. Gave your ass a little sneak peek, yeah. Now you gotta take a back seat.
So, just a few months earlier, Kendrick had very similar wording on his N95 track.
Get off. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care.
Drake is insinuating that Kendrick is more or less...
Jamil says, surviving Drake's cornrows. I know, right? Them cornrows is corn rolling, right? Let's continue.
...as running a grift when it comes to what he's saying in his music. He's basically claiming that Kendrick doesn't really stand by or believe what he's preaching, and he also reminds Kendrick that he's the one who put him on. What made this reference even more obvious is the line, "Now you gotta take a back seat," which is clearly a reference to Kendrick's backseat freestyle.
My mind is living on cloud nine and the nine is never on vacation.
And just like me, it looks like Drake really enjoyed Kendrick's new project as he showed up in the audience at Kendrick's show in Toronto. Again, Drake knows what he's doing. He knows the blogs are going to pick this up. The question is, was he there to show love or was he there to play chess? I mean, at this point, based on the history of Drake's friendliness, I'm just going to chalk it up to him just trying to be cool with him again. And for Kendrick, what better way of taking 5 years away than by dropping an album and cleaning house again at the BET Awards? Going into the awards, Drake was way ahead of everybody with 14 nominations, but it didn't matter because Kendrick mopped the floor with him, winning Best Hip Hop Video, Best Live Performer, Lyricist of the Year, Video Director of the Year, Album of the Year, and Artist of the Year. However, Drake wasn't very impressed with Kendrick's 5-year delay, and he let
Oh, there go Drake crying and whining like a baby.
Everyone know about it while on tour.
I don't know about these guys that go away 3, 4, 5 years, want to chill out, all that shit. That's not me.
And I want to ask you guys this. How many times has Kendrick said something nice about Drake in the last decade? 0. Fucking 0. It's all been Drake. We've got 7 or 8 examples here in this video of Drake complimenting Kendrick, saying that he wants to do music with him, reminiscing on old times, just being friendly with him. and Kendrick has said fucking nothing. I gotta tell you something.
Y'all, Kendrick gave Drake the silent treatment, y'all. Kendrick gave Drake the silent treatment, y'all.
Did a good job. He did a good job with that.
It came across my feed.
Good to see it edited correctly.
Yeah, what's the
Bitch, I'm about to blow up.
And there you have it. Kendrick Lamar is a sore loser. Kendrick Lamar was already busting the Spotify records, you guys. But now that Kendrick Lamar, Drake was busting the Spotify records. Now that Kendrick Lamar is busting the Spotify records and having, They Not Like Us very popular. People wanting to listen to it. The numbers on the Spotify chart is like off the wham. And Drake cannot take it. He is having a hard time taking this L, you guys. I'm just saying, Drake is having a hard time making this L come about, y'all. He is a sore loser. He's crying, slinging snot. And y'all, he done dropped a lawsuit on UMG and Spotify. Y'all, Drake needs to go and sit down somewhere. He had his turn. He was busting Spotify records. Now Kendrick is busting Spotify records. But Kendrick Lamar, he's made a real big come up. Drake, he's made a come up. I'm not saying, I like his music too. I like Kendrick Lamar, but I didn't know what the deep root of their battle is, what their issue was. But y'all, to me, I just feel like Drake feels like he bought Kendrick Lamar out. Kendrick Lamar has, passed up, went up, shot up the ladder, and Drake cannot take it, y'all. Drake is jealous, so they're both sending, they are being a little petty, both of them going back and forth with each other. But y'all, it said Kendrick Lamar, he didn't say nothing for a very long time. He pressed the silent, he put Drake on the silent treatment for a long time, and then he came busting out, and now it's a whole problem, y'all. Drake is mad, he's upset, now he's suing UMG and Spotify. Y'all, this is so crazy. But y'all, thank y'all for stopping in. Y'all, I had to bring this to you guys because Drake, y'all, he dropped the lawsuit yesterday. I believe it was yesterday on UMG and Spotify. But y'all, what is gonna be the results of this lawsuit? Y'all, are they gonna tell Drake to go sit down and have a seat and stop whining and crying? Your time is over. You busted our charts too. Now, I'm just saying, you guys, Drake, it's not all about you, Drake. Give everybody a chance to make it in the Spotify #1 charts or whatever you want to call it, right? Everybody gets a chance to be great, right? Drake cannot take that. But y'all, thanks for stopping in. I'm probably going to do another live later on. We are still on Diddy Watch, you guys. We are trying to see if Diddy is going to make bail or not. Y'all, we are going to go live later on to see what is going on in them Diddy streets, y'all. But thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a great afternoon. And y'all, we're going to do it again. Always lead with peace, love, and tranquility, you guys, as I always say. And y'all have a good afternoon. And I will see y'all later on, y'all, with the next greatest news. See what Diddy, if he made bail or not, y'all. We got to see, y'all. We got to see. But y'all, love you guys. And we will see y'all in the next video, y'all. Bye.